You were already live, you know that, right?
Well, not on YouTube, I wasn't.
Oh, that's my bad.
The way I've got OBS set up, I have to go live on YouTube anytime I go live on Twitch.
Gotcha.
So, alright, Black Legion, Lead Belcher, which ain't gonna lie, that bottle's looking a little worse for wear. I don't know if I really want to replace it or not. What are you doing, Obi-Wan? You coming down here to start trouble? Because if you are, you can go on back upstairs.
Where he has the high ground upstairs.
Yeah, you can go get your high ground. Or come here and let me show you off on camera.
Be
Up.
adorable.
Oh, come here, Obi-Wan. Come here. He normally don't let me pick him up. Oh, he just caught him. I took one of my old tool carts and I'm converting it into a hobby cart.
Uh-huh.
And I've got it rolled in here in the computer room for the moment.
Right.
Because I'm fixing to empty it out and start the build shortly, probably next week.
Legit.
Alright, so Silicanum Gray, Black Legion, Lead Belcher, Skeleton Horde, Agros Dunes. I feel like I'm missing a color. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ball red. There we go.
Let's see, go up.
Is the music too loud? I know you've probably got
I don't hear. I don't. I've got you muted. So let me turn it on real quick. Oh no! Oh no! My speakers aren't hooked back up to my computer yet. That's why.
Oh. Okay.
Well, for the Switch, the speaker goes to the sound card, so I can actually hear game sounds. Because otherwise, I don't.
Gotcha.
Oh, did you watch that short I sent you earlier?
I did. I got to watch it.
I don't know if you noticed, because you were in the Legos when we were kids, weren't you?
I was.
I don't know if you caught that, but that one blue guy was he's like a reimagine of Ice Planet 2002 from when, like, 92, 93, or 93, 94 when we were kids.
Oh, nice.
They did that with M-Tron too, and a few others. The Wolfpack from Castle is in that green set, but everybody in town is going around and buying specifically that one up, because there's an app you can scan to see what's in there now. So it's not really a full blind bag if you use the app. Oh, no, my video card, or my capture card.
Well, you know what? Since I'm live for the first time and I don't know how long, we're going to give away a sub to somebody.
Gucci.
And the lucky...
I can't see how many people are watching. Oh, 4. You got 4 watching, so they have a 1 in 3 chance because I'm already a sub, so it wouldn't come to me.
Right. Well, it's weird how gift subs work.
If you're gonna gift one, I'll leave real quick just so it won't get me because you won't.
It won't get you because you're a sub.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
And HGQR93. Boom. Enjoy the sub.
Yep, I can hear you just fine on you. I don't hear your music either, by the way.
Well, I mean, I've got it almost.
Well, no, you said you wanted to make sure it wasn't too loud. That's why I was checking.
Yeah.
That's why I went ahead and made sure to hook my thing back up. Oh, God. Please tell me you watched the Dr. David Blaine stuff I sent you the other day.
Oh, yeah.
was that shit. Was that stuff not hilarious?
Oh yeah, you sent it to me, and I had seen some of the same ones that you sent earlier that day. Cause
Oh, okay.
yeah, cause I was like, oh, John's hitting me with this that I watched it and I didn't think to share it. I just was like, oh, that's cool.
Truest
Yeah.
since up Cap.
What's up, Truist? Appreciate you
He's in
hanging
here.
out with us this evening.
He's in here with us. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. You know, eventually I'm gonna get to lay in paint on a mini here in a moment. Eventually.
One could dream. One could dream.
Yeah, I mean, what the whole thing that people tuned in for, I'm not even doing it. What should I ever do?
Right.
All
Not
right.
hookers and blow. No. Never.
What? Oh, wait. I got a shot glass and a bottle of Evan Williams.
Retro Red, yes, do it.
For 1,000 sub points, you can ensure that I do it.
That was on Twitter, YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
I've got you pulled up on both.
Hey, you know what? I will take all the watch time I can get my hands on right now. Oh, no, we're not going to, oh, well, you know what?
Cayman Rider abortion DR Squid Crimes.
Squid Crimes! Pinky's out. Woof. I'm gonna be real.
But
Evan Williams hits just as hard as it did when I was a kid.
I believe it.
Woof. Alright.
As I said, that's the one I really like. Her honey when it's cold, if I remember rightly.
Yes, the Evan Williams honey when it's cold is quite nice, actually.
It's absolutely delicious.
Boom boom bean dip, boom bean dip, boom boom bean.
Oh yeah, I can still. Oh yeah, today was the ABC Star Trek commercial post.
Yep, it sure was.
From 1981. Sorry, I've got her account pulled up on the Xbox, and you know, of course, it watches my channel.
Look, man, I know. Look, I do stuff of similar nature, and I think everybody does to a certain degree.
You have to. Visa. Oh, this is from the other day.
Boom. Alright. Only notification I'm intentionally sending out is sent.
Gucci.
Now, find a picture of Bad Batch that I wish to clone at this point.
So does it have everybody in there, even Omega and shit?
Yeah, it's all 6. Omega, Crosshair, Wrecker, Echo, Tech, and Hunter.
Nice.
And Omega's not available for the Empire, but Crosshair isn't available to the Rebels.
That makes sense.
Or not Empire, clones. Republic.
Yeah, I figured they're multi-faction, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, they could be 3 different, anything but separatists. If they, you know, I don't know how they actually scored it, but technically.
I need to finish watching it, honestly.
I lost interest towards the end of the first season. It just didn't strike that chord with me, which it was a shame because, like, it's an interesting premise. Like, it wasn't horrible. Omega just completely got on my friggin'. Can we just drop her out the airlock, please? But other than that, like. Really gotta go back and double check things before they fully upload. There's a lot of these. It's like, yeah, it should be 30 seconds. It's 2 minutes. Ah, crap. That means I didn't edit it once I uploaded it. So it's a bunch of videos in there.
Yeah. You know, stuff happens.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go in here and do all the red on these guys. No, I don't need that full screen. Man, I put a new light in the hobby room yesterday while I was working in the garage. It just kind of all fell in place, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I've aimed it, and there's one massive glare on my upper monitor that I've got to do something about.
You know, it's weird. Well, it's called the brightness on my monitors. I'm about to say it comes in differently on the YouTube than Twitch, but my main monitor's brightness is really low, so that would be
That
why.
would be, I mean, I'm not saying that even more light on the subject.
That's what she said.
Well, I mean, if you've seen my desk right now, you'd understand.
Yeah. Good old exhibitionism.
Yes, yes. I have a camera on a stand. Or camera on an arm. A camera sitting beside my keyboard. I'm wearing a headset.
Yeah, I gotta tell you about this, Captain. So, a certain action was being performed earlier that involves head bobbing for me, you know? Do you get my drift?
Oh, I got your drift.
The cat was still in the room though, and decided in the middle of it was like asleep. Decides to get up over, come to the edge, you know, towards the end of the bed, and just watch.
Well, you know.
Needless to say, the action stopped, and the cat was removed from the room.
I mean,
And
the cat was just looking for a good time.
as Curtis said, that's how you get judged by a cat.
I mean, decisions was made.
Decisions indeed was made.
You know, I'm 100% down with decisions when they're made. Sometimes.
But out of those blind boxes that I went through, I've been going everywhere. Walgreens, you know, Target. Found out that some of the CVS's have some, and nobody's touched. So it was literally open season.
I
I'm
take it
like,
you're going to be going back and getting more, I guess.
I'm assuming I probably will. So there's some, like, I've got 3 of those Ice Planet guys. I kind of want to get another Mtron guy. So, and they also did Blacktron, which was another one from our childhood. It was the one with the kind of fluorescent green color scheme.
Do you remember the Ocean Explorers series?
Yes. Yes, I had one of them. I had the one black sub.
I had the submarine set as well from the. And then I also picked up one of the Wild West storefronts as well.
Oh man, if you still had that, because that was apparently is a theme that has been retired for years because it only lasted 2 or 3 years.
With the Wild West or the
Oh. And
well, I can tell you
and that is super sought after.
Who probably has it if he still does, and it's Chris West.
I believe it.
Because he was the one that wound up with all my Legos back in the day. I didn't think nothing of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wish because what started all this is like YouTube's like, hey, you should look at this, and then I'm like, God, I missed that.
Yeah,
and
yeah, it's a rabbit hole that we really didn't need later on in life.
But that's how it goes sometimes.
I am doing my best to not buy Legos at work.
What do y'all have?
I mean, it's not that we have anything in particular, but we get stuff in from time to time.
Fair. Hell, heck, if it's a retired set, you could flip it for pretty good.
Oh, I know.
Or sit on it for a year or two and then flip it.
Or you sit on it for 10 and then flip it.
Yeah, then you're just free money at that rate. Or honestly, if I can get 2 of those Bricklink sets, which is a program where fans design a set and then they make it,
Yeah.
but they make a minimum of 30,000, the maximum of 30,000 sets. So
I think I've got my camera situation about where I need it.
it looks good. From what I'm seeing, it looks fine.
Well, it's a challenge to paint on stream. And then you've got all kinds of gear and stuff in between you and what you're painting on.
Yeah.
It is
Excuse me.
it's a different challenge. I'll just go ahead and admit it.
I set my clothes. Yeah, I set my clothes out.
I don't want auto.
Got to refill the medicine for tomorrow too.
Right. There we go. Uh-oh. I think I let my brush set for too long.
Oh, to get dry on you.
Yeah, it started getting stiff bristles. And it
That is
wasn't through
not
it's not the
bueno.
thing that you want stiff.
Ayo.
Alright. Bad jokes are over.
That's a lie, and you know it.
You ain't gotta call me out like that, damn it. I mean, I appreciate that you keeping me honest, but you ain't gotta call me out.
Don't maybe get Dr. David Blaine in here.
Of course you'd go that route.
Sorry, just every time I think of one of the lines from those, I just immediately start laughing. And since I just found it, it's all fresh in my mind right now.
Oh, I know exactly how it is for you.
Like why'd she cheat on me? Well, it's a small problem. It's not a small problem. It's a medium problem. Might even say it's not too big. I still like. Well, we need to address the elephant, the big elephant in the room, and it's not in his pants.
Oh, the brutal honesty on that.
Yep.
Like they say, it comes in 5 sizes.
Ooh, that one came out good. So I've been continuing to make Laura's for AI art training, and at your leisure, of course. I think I already grabbed that one.
Yeah, I'll have to check them out here in a minute.
I'm still copying and pasting for Messenger. You're fine.
Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. The Heartbound original soundtrack is actually really good background music for this.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Well, if I didn't just fuck that all up. Alright, the Mega doesn't get any red. Gotcha. Cool. Batch painting for the win.
Hey, somebody gotta do it.
I mean, these models here, I set a goal once a month to complete a unit or a model or whatever, and I try something different on every one of them. Yeah, these guys ain't getting the something different on them.
Well, that's fair. I mean, as I say, if any of them do, I would say it would be that team just because of who they are. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong in that statement. But it's more of I didn't.
At least they're a set you only realistically need one of.
Yeah, I don't actually plan on buying a second set of these guys.
I guess there'd be no reason to, since they're all technically unique, or they should be.
They are. And there's only one build option, so that makes it even easier to make that decision.
Right. Figured some of the other gang would be at least in one of the other channels tonight, but doesn't seem to be the case.
Which game you in reference to?
Oh, I mean our Discord's what I meant. Like,
Oh, it's quiet tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have been playing Marvel Rivals.
Yep.
It doesn't interest me personally. I just don't like hero shooters. Is what it is.
I don't care for them either.
I came to that realization a while back, and it's like, okay, so I know to avoid this.
Oh, wow. I appreciate the fact that you're dedicated to Legion content, buddy. I'm just not willing to pay for it.
What I miss?
One of the Legion content creators, he's trying to get some. He's announcing a new podcast and stuff, but it's all hidden behind a paywall, and I'm just like, nah, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
I just don't care about paywalls.
I mean, that's legit. No, sir, I don't like it.
And I don't have to.
Right? I wonder if I can make that.
I mean, you probably can.
The last photo in that list I sent you a little while, that pink dress, like I was like, you know what, I could make that outfit of Laura probably, because like people, like there's a slave Leia outfit one out there, which I use quite frequently. Go figure.
Right. You know, images I'd like to see on cardboard again that we won't ever see.
Right. I mean, it's one for like we've said, we've talked about many times. They nailed it with the first Star Wars card game. I don't need another.
Right.
Now, if they wanted to go back, if the world was a perfect place, it would have lasted till the end of the first 6 movies, because it ended after the first one, after episode 1.
Yep.
But if they wanted to go back and just do everything that's been put out since, some Mandalorian cards and stuff, I'm in. You know, I'll I'll meet you at the card store, buddy. We're gonna go buy some box or two.
Yeah, I'd like to. Man, the
I don't
community
remember
has
really.
done good for the game, but we just didn't
Oh
keep
yeah,
up with
they
it.
they still there's still not necessarily official sets, but they're kind of recognized that way apparently.
The community stuff is recognized as official as you're gonna get without it being official. Yeah.
Yeah. So and like they've done. Last time I had looked at it, they had done like Star Killer and stuff from Force Unleashed. So I imagine with the last few years they've had plenty to do if they're still doing it, which I imagine. I mean,
They do.
it still had a world tournament last time I checked. I can't imagine it's that damn big, but
I mean, I'll be real. I'd go just to go one time.
right.
I mean, let's.
So find out if that Cloud City deck is legal and bring it, bitches.
That Cloud City deck will get stomped. To be real.
Nowadays with all the power stuff, yeah, because
Yeah.
when hell, if I
Remember,
remember,
back in the day, we built for theme,
yep, that's the way it's.
and then we did.
That theme of yours worked though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people treat it like it's magic. If you catch what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They run 3 ofs, and it's the best of the best. Where back in the day, we would run a 1 of and hope like hell we drew it.
Yep. You only have so many cards in that deck, so unless you do that stuff like you and Chris West did, where y'all would
Gamble for the lost pile, yeah, that was always fun.
like I'd literally just put all the cards I own out there.
No, we limited it to a 120 card deck because we didn't want it to
Go on forever.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be real, it would generally last 6, 7, 8 hours.
Like that one Monopoly game at West's house that one time. I don't think you were. It was when they were moving. You weren't there for it, but it was like me, him, Raymond, and I think his brother. And the bank went bankrupt. Like there was no money left in the bank. We had ended up putting a cheese. There was an extra cheese crystal that got put in the.
Technicolor Palp has arrived with unlimited ads.
So,
Ads, Palp. Oh no. Hey, we've gained a viewer. Hooray!
welcome and salutations.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We're definitely just shooting shit this evening, hanging out, and I'm throwing paint on some Bad Batch. Feel free to ask questions.
Tell us your pick for the 2031 World Series. Whatever does it. I don't know where that came from, but we went with it.
Yep, we sure did. Decisions was made. They're not always good.
No, not here. They're not. Thought that was more or less known at this point. Yeah, that scene.
So I keep acquiring all these cheap China game consoles. Since I got like 30 seconds left on ads over here.
Did we get the? That's probably as good as I'm gonna freaking get.
And if anybody was you aware that today is the Chinese New Year?
I wasn't aware it was today. I knew it was coming up. That's cool though.
It is today.
Like a lot of the things I've seen over the last few years, there's some like
They do it a whole lot better than we do. We just blow stuff up in the sky. No, they have big giant parades and shit with dragons.
Right?
You know, I gotta give it to them. They do it better than we do.
I mean, that's factual.
So, I mean, if you want something to go boom, where are your people?
That is the American people.
We just like to watch things go big boom, big boom.
Sonic Boom. We get that side one.
Yeah, no, I'm not ruining a good brush.
Right.
Well, those I got for Christmas in that wet palette, that all
Yeah,
went to my travel container.
fair enough. So for this one, I'm trying to gather material, training material. I need screenshots. Now the thing I'm trying to get, I've got the movie on my Voodoo account, but you can't take screenshots from Voodoo. It just makes this thing solid black, and it's annoying.
Okay.
I know that was random. Sorry, I'm just sitting here like,
Well, I just need a
I,
little. I need more information if I can be honest.
um. So after I made that last Laura, which is what I was talking about on Savanti,
Yeah.
someone literally asked me for the one for shampoo from the second Ranma movie, that yellow, her in the yellow dress. So I'm like, cool, help me get material for it, and I'll make the thing. I'll spend the 3,000 buzz or crap. And screenshots of it aren't really good out there. There's not much in the way of art out there. But I've got the movie on my Voodoo, like I own it on Voodoo.
Right.
So it's like if I could get screenshots, because I could honestly use them for the other one, the last one I just did for Yukio. But that's neither here nor there. That one turned out great. You can see the proof later. Uh, but it's like you don't happen to have a digital copy of the second movie, do you?
No, but if you'll
Okay,
send me a name of what I should find,
I will send it to you right now.
I will go looking. If you know what I mean. Because I know you're not afraid.
Nah,
The seas shall always be sailed.
you are. Gotta make sure my. I don't know. I think I'm probably not doing the pirate this year at con. I was about to say con, but uh,
I need to sit down and figure out if I'm gonna do a costume for con or what. Because I think I'm just gonna go during the day, and then Saturday night I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna sleep in the blazer.
right. I was
I
gonna
don't. I
say
just don't see a point in spending money on a room
that's fair. Um, if yeah,
unless something changes or whatever. But
yeah, not likely at this exact moment.
no. I mean, I'm gonna be real. It's I'm gonna have to work on Sunday, so I can't. I can't catch alcohol poisoning this year.
Well, there's not really been room parties recently. I mean, there's still the adult area, and last year we pulled a cart around with our own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Also
Well,
playing the Smurfs music because everybody was dressed as Smurfs.
look.
So I was like, I'm not doing
Um, you're talking to somebody who, as long as I find the Bourbon Wizard, I'm good.
it. Right?
Because 2020 was the last time I'd run into the Bourbon Wizard.
The Wizard of Booze.
Yes. Oh man.
He was. And I remember running into him earlier that day. He was a cool dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I run into him and he goes, Captain Wizard, and then there's a bottle of booze shoved in my face.
Uh, you gotta love such a friendly gesture.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And then I proceeded to drink about half his bottle of booze. Or I drunk some, and he's like, "Is that all?" And I take a second swig.
Good Lord. I still remember when I don't know
And
if
then
you
I
were there
and
when
then I walked with Christina to go to the
car.
yeah, and that was a. By the time I got back, I was feeling the.
Feeling the sting.
I was definitely feeling the bourbon. You know what? I like that.
Hell, we made our own little party last year in the lobby of the hotel. We were there till like 2 or 3 in the morning and sitting around drinking with people.
Dude,
And
that's the best thing about those events.
yeah. And what was so funny was we were playing Never Have I Ever. And one of the chicks the night before went home with someone from the con, and we all kind of found out about it, and Janeki goes, "Never have I ever slept or nailed Bunny," and she's just like, looked around, and goes, "God damn it!" and then takes the drink. He's like, "Yeah, that was a low blow, but I had to do it."
Oh. Oh, if I go to con this year, my goal is to be a whore.
Absolutely, that's my
But,
goal every year.
you know, I doubt it's going to happen, so it's not like it's going to matter anyway. Oh.
I'll wait on you to check on that. Do need to edit that down. I've already got that one edited down, never mind.
Yep.
Must see, must see.
Must see. Must see everywhere. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
Well, I think, and then there was two.
Do what?
Two people hanging out in stream.
Fair. We will.
You know, it's been a while since I've been live, so.
Right.
Yep, I think I'm gonna go next ad break. And probably call it at the end of. I got 18 minutes to the next ad break, and then I'm gonna work 30 minutes after that. That's gonna put me live about 2 hours. Next ad break will put me live an hour. So actually, I don't know. See how my arm feels like treating me here actually.
That's legit.
Because if my hand starts going numb and stuff, it's gonna quit being fun to paint.
That's fair too.
Yep. Need to get your Legion stuff out and get a game in.
Hell, finding the friggin' time right now would be amazing.
I'm aware about the time situation. I mean, I pretty much have to go out on Monday nights if I want to play Legion. I gotta go out to the store on Mondays and set up a game beforehand. or else I don't get to play because I work Sundays. Which I ain't got no problem with working Sundays. Because money's money.
Right.
Darken that up just a little bit. Man, all the players at the store, they're like, man, how you do all this work so quick and whatnot? And I'm like, guys, it's all on my channel. Y'all can watch every bit of what I paint and how I paint it and understand why stuff looks so good, and yet I don't spend no time on it. They're like, we don't understand how you don't spend no time on it. Because I cheat it. I cheat every bit of it.
Legit.
Because that's what you're supposed to do.
Fucking A.
Kind of wish I was going to Adepticon this year, but then again, it's an expensive adventure.
Yep.
It's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin this year.
Damn. Buddy of mine at work goes to Gen Con.
Gen Con's
like-
great and all, but it's dude, Gen Con is so fucked. I don't even want no part of it. Gen Con's expensive as all get out too.
Oh yeah, that is factual.
I like the Legion tournament went from having 100+ players down to 70 or less. Very rarely do we have major tournaments that don't sell out or pack out.
Yeah, I've got to go ahead and get off here, dude. I'm gonna still leave you up on.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. You have a good night, man.
Will do. Yep. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Retro Red for stopping in for a little bit this evening. He's live most days through the week on YouTube. You can find him at Retro Red. Now we're back to the good old shenanigans and fun over here on this one. I don't really want to paint that skull because I've already based it for a majority of what it would be concerned with. Alright, let's pull up a picture of his helmet. Alright, let's pick up a touch of this. Basilicanum gray. Go in here and just kind of follow that line. Right like so. Follow it around. Boom. Right like so. Alright. Nope. I got two more to do here. Echo and Tech. Good news is Tech gets a lot of white left behind. And Echo, he's got a fair share of black, so there's not much to do on here. We're going to go through and do all the armor. We're using Basilicanum Gray. our base coats was all done in slap chop. I just primed in gray. Because I wanted something simple and easy. Prime gray, dry brush white. Enjoy the results. And the Basilicanum Gray has just got enough pigment in it that it doesn't make everything atrocious. And with just a couple of colors, these guys could pass for table ready, and from 5 feet, nobody would ever know the difference, that you didn't spend hours upon hours painting on them. Quality results without spending tons of time upon getting them. That's the goal here. I'm not after. I enjoy nice looking stuff, but because there's so much of it, I don't feel like I need to spend every last waking moment painting minis. I got other stuff I want to do in life. I don't expect to win any awards, and once you realize what your goals are, it becomes a lot easier. Alright. Just do bodysuit on Tech in center of his helmet. Leave most of his armor alone. And you can even use some of this, because this is pretty thin, that you can weather some, that you can even weather a few things with it without actually having to weather it. Remember, quick and easy effects. Quick and easy effects. Clean that brush out because it's getting a little tricky. Now I got some stuff I want to do. Fine detail. Swap to our 5.0 round brush. And reach in here and knock it out. Catch that little line right there. Right like so. Roll around the bottom side of that armor plate. Knock his glove out. Like I said, we're leaving most of the armor just untouched from our dry brush gray white scheme. And I truly don't like using contrast paints on nice brushes because it will kill them. Not a matter of if, but it will. Because it runs paint up to the ferrule, and then you can't clean it all out, flares a brush tip, you know, kills a perfectly good brush. You know, I guess it helps if I'm doing everything on screen. Said I was going to go 2 more commercial breaks, but I'll be real. Hunger is starting to set in because I really haven't ate much today. So these guys have got color on them. I am content with where I'm at. We will, I may go live tomorrow evening and knock these guys the rest of the way out. Do basing and the rest of the detail work. Yep, hunger's winning out here. Just be real. Hunger is winning out. There's that brush that's been... And appreciate everybody hanging out with me this evening. We will return maybe tomorrow, maybe soon. I'm not sure.